Hello, I'm Courtney Condren.
I'm Destiny Flaherty.
I'm Anna Bauer.
I'm Iwan.
I'm Jamal Rahim.
And we're Future Vision Project Management.
Now let us take you through our project proposal for the new training facilities for the Department of Regulations, Administration, and Bureaucracy. The DRAB has identified the need to meet the performance and service indicators of the government agenda, while also complying with budget initiatives and meeting an ambitious training program to enhance customer service excellence. And in order to meet these goals, it will be necessary to improve current training facilities to meet both functionality and capacity requirements. Our proposal covers both aspects and will address the scope of the project and the options that we consider to meet the needs of DRAB, as well as the project proposal plan that we feel best meets the addressed needs. Currently, DRAB uses external training facilities that do not meet the needs and standards necessary for training. The external venues used for training have experienced multiple problems, including, but not limited to, the following. There have been difficulties finding appropriate venues in which to conduct trainings within the given timeframes. And rooms with poor ventilation and temperature control has made staff uncomfortable during training. Additionally, rooms have not had the necessary capacity for the number of people attending the training. There has been classroom equipment and technology that is below average, to such an extent that external presenters have refused to train staff in these facilities. There have also been administration problems, including incorrect invoicing and documentation, as well as scheduling and booking errors. The final point is that the location of these external facilities has been difficult to find and at times inaccessible by public transport, which has caused employee delays and confusion. In light of the previously outlined financial burden and the underwhelming facilities they've bought, the goal of our project is to be more efficient, save money, and improve the training venues for the DRAB. In order to meet the desired outcomes, we propose utilizing existing space inside of the main office complex of DRAB. This will provide 400 square meters in which to create 2 multi-function training rooms with a capacity for 30 students each, as well as being equipped with state-of-the-art equipment. Each finished room will be equipped with ergonomic chairs and tables with the capacity for rearrangement, a state-of-the-art ceiling-mounted data projection system and screen with full network capabilities, and an electronic whiteboard with printing capabilities. Additionally, there will be a desk and lectern for training facilitators, as well as 3 easels on which to put butcher's paper for group activities and other training purposes. In talking about the scope of our project, it's important to note that scheduling, cleaning, maintenance, and further technical equipment besides that already outlined lies outside of our project scope. In assessing this project, we looked at several project options, and we believe that using the existing space inside the main office complex of DRAB is both the most cost-effective and beneficial.
Examination of the DRAB budget for the last 5 years shows overspending on external training facilities. An average of $200,000 per year, totaling $1 million spent on external training facilities in the past 5 years. Additionally, the amount of money that has been spent on external facility hire, there have been a number of problems that the facilities used. The objective of our project is to deliver more effective and efficient training facilities while complying with the new government budget initiatives. Specifically, the new training facility we built will enable a learning and development section to accomplish the following goals. It will significantly reduce the amount of money spent on the external facilities. It will help manage the training facilities and ensure increased customer service by providing state-of-the-art training facilities with necessary capacity requirements. It will enable the DRAB to meet the new budget initiatives as well as enable efficient use of staff resources during each financial year.
Hi, I'm here to talk about the option of leasing out a purpose-built facility in Fishwick, which is like 45 minutes away from the DRAB office. There are several advantages and disadvantages associated with this proposal. Let us look into the merits of this proposal first. At the moment, DRAB is facing some shortage with their current facility. Hence, leasing out an external facility would free up some space for them, and this will sort out that problem. As well as, this would be a really cost-effective solution for them if they choose to invest for more than 10 years of time. This also sends a strong message to the staff members that DRAB is putting a lot of efforts in providing them the best facilities available. These are the few advantages associated with this proposal. Let us look into the disadvantages. Leasing out an external facility would require relocation and customization of that space based on their requirements. Leasing out is usually done for like 3 to 5 years, which means the DRAB office is forced to use that facility for that specified time. No matter if they come up with a new program, they have to compromise with their facilities. This will also cause inconvenience to both the management as well as the staff in transporting them from the DRAB office to the new venue. Considering all these factors, it is good to go with some proposal that would be done within the DRAB office, which will also add some positive values to the DRAB office.
My colleague Jamal has just suggested that it will be cost effective to use the existing resources for the training purpose. We consider to actually convert part of the basement storage area into the new training room. To do that, we can save the cost. Based on our initial estimating, the actual cost for this option will be $190,000, which sounds quite attractive and well within the budget. And on top of that, the option can be delivered in time. However, there are certain disadvantages that can be difficult to overcome. Firstly, let's look at the space. The space we can utilize in the basement is quite limited. It's about 250 square meters. It can merely fit our current requirement, but it can be a problem for future activities. So in long-term point of view, this option is a bit short-sighted. Secondly, the quality might be another issue. The basement has inherited shortcomings, such as limited ceiling height, poor ventilation, and the lack of natural lighting. These constraints will compromise the actual training quality in the future. Finally, to utilize the basement for training purposes might arouse safety issues that need to be taken into seriously consideration. The basement are currently occupied by the servicing facilities for the entire building, which including the extra backup power plants and the air conditioning machinery and the telecommunication units. All these facilities should be strictly restricted to most of the office employees. Therefore, based on our analysis, although the basement option is attractive in terms of cost saving and timeliness, but considering its compromise in quality, safety, and long-term perspective, we don't recommend this option.
After analyzing the requirements, we came to the conclusion that the best option is to use the space already available in the main office of the department. The space we have selected is the largest of the options. It is a 400 square meter room, comparable to the best facilities available on the market. This will allow us to easily meet the requirements of capacity of the project and still have a margin for conducting larger training sessions. The new training facility will comfortably fit 36 people in each of the rooms, exceeding the necessary capacity. The selected location is excellent in accordance with the needs of DRAB. It does not require the personnel to use transport for going to external sessions, thus promoting better use of people's time. The new training facility will reduce costs with external facilities that used about $200,000 department dollars every year. Our proposal will cost $200,000 to assemble, the same amount that was spent yearly before, but will be a one-time investment. After the first investment, the cost each year will be of only $10,000 per year for maintenance, for 2 years. This will allow the department to make a more efficient use of resources for other priorities. The use of external facilities will only be needed in case there's a clash in scheduled training. The department will have full control of the new facilities, with no restriction to access at any time. The solution presented is a long-term solution for the DRAB, which means it's very cost-effective and fully satisfies the requirements of the project. The new facility will be modern and have state-of-the-art equipment, being adequate for high-level professional training. This will send a strong message to the staff and demonstrate the value of the training have to the department. This will also encourage the staff to be more committed with attending the sessions. Finally, we carefully selected available rooms that face east in order to reduce exposure of direct sunlight in the afternoon period. This will allow the facility to be better ventilated and reduce problems with temperature control.
In light of all of the options that we explored, the idea of using 400 square meters of space inside of the DRB office complex is the best option. Because of financial considerations, this would save $780,000 when you look over a 5-year timeline. It's also better because you'll get more space for the money that you'll be investing when compared with using basement office space. Additionally, the idea of leasing external facilities doesn't solve the current problem. You may run into issues with scheduling and other conflicts, which is what we're trying to avoid. It would also not be cost effective until you reach the 10-year mark, and a 10-year lease is just too long to wait. Because of all of these options, the best idea is to go with our project proposal plan of using the space inside of the office complex.